Hello guys, welcome back. This is Dr. K again. So today I'm going to show you how to draw the normal force vector correctly on a free body diagram. Okay, so there's something called the free body diagram where you draw all the forces acting on an object, and the normal force is a very important force that you need to show on a free body diagram in college physics or AP Physics 1 or any physics course if you're taking physics courses. So then today I'm going to show you how to do that correctly. How do you draw the normal force vector on a free body diagram? So that's the plan for today. Okay, so here you can see a mass on a flat surface. There's a mass on a flat surface. The surface is horizontal. Okay, so how do you draw the normal force vector? Normal force, as the name implies, is going to be perpendicular or normal to the surface. Can you see? This is the surface. So the normal force is going to be perpendicular to the surface. And it's a contact force where the surface is pushing on the object. The surface is pushing on the object. So the correct way to draw the normal force acting on the object is in this direction. So it's okay if you draw an arrow like this. That's what we call the normal force, F of n. Okay, that's how you correctly show the normal force acting on the mass if the mass is on a flat horizontal surface. Now let's go to the next example. That's the next example. So here the object is resting on an inclined plane, on a slope, on a slope. So then how do you draw the normal force? Again, remember, what does the normal force mean? It's a contact force that is perpendicular or normal to the surface. So that's the surface. So the normal force is going to be perpendicular to that surface. So this is how you draw the normal force for this example, okay? F of n. Now let's look at the next example. Here, this is a vertical wall, and kind of like you are pushing on the mass, and the mass stays at rest. So what's the normal force? How do you draw the normal force in this example? Again, it's going to be perpendicular to the surface, contact force, and the surface is pushing on the object, perpendicular to the surface. This is the surface, perpendicular to the surface. So the correct way to draw the normal force vector on the object, on the mass, is in this direction, F of n, normal force. That's how you do that. Let's look at this example. So it's a curved surface. Can you see? It's a curved surface, and the object is basically like rolling on this surface, rolling on this surface. So how do we draw the normal force in this example? Again, don't forget the concept. The concept is its normal force is always perpendicular to the contact surface. So here, since it's a curve, it's that surface is like it's pretty much changing. So what you need to do here is that at that contact point, draw a tangent line. Draw a tangent line. And then the normal force is perpendicular to the tangent line. So the surface is pushing on the object at that contact point. So the normal force is going to look like that. That's the normal force. Okay? Then the next example is this one. You have some sort of like a concave surface, and the object, let's say it's rolling along this concave surface. How do you draw the normal force in this example? Again, draw a tangent line at that contact point. That's the tangent line. Okay, this is what we call the tangent line. Tangent line. Okay, and here again, that's the tangent line. So then just draw a normal to the tangent line at the contact point. So it's going to be in that direction. Okay guys, so that's how you draw the normal force. Look at this example. One of the most common examples, you have a mass on a flat surface. That's how you draw the normal force. An object on an inclined surface, a slope. That's how you draw the normal force. This is like a vertical wall. You are pushing the object. That's how you draw the normal force. This is a kind of a convex surface. Convex surface. You draw the tangent line at the contact point, and then the normal force is perpendicular to the tangent line. Here, this is a concave surface. Again, draw the tangent line, and the normal force is perpendicular to the tangent line. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you draw the normal force correctly. Sometimes students make mistakes when they draw the normal force. Don't make it. Don't make that mistake, okay? This is how you do it correctly. Okay, I'll see you next time. I'll see you with another new important topic in physics. Have a great day, guys. Bye for now.